7 o'clock, October 21st. Do my walk around. Get this thing down and unloaded. And no, minimal breeze this morning. Supposed to be windy after a bit. So got a bunch of crap to do. Bob had to run to Kansas City. He won't be back till later. Be on my own for a little bit. Call and get my little sister to help for a while. We're back to the field, guys. Just greasing. I had to run to town besides haul the truck in. It's like 10 o'clock now, I think. Anyway, I'm just going over things and get her greased. Sounds like the neighbor might be running north of us. He's maybe jumping the gun, but that's his field. Anyway, I'm going to get her greased and check back with you. Oh, on that north side, I'm sorry, on the west side of this 80, I told you we got to cut it in half. Something over 50 point something, so pretty good. All right, she's greased. Get about 65% fuel, be fine. Shanie's headed to my house to get the grain cart. I'll unload my combine on the cart, let Bob sit full. I'll fill the cart, call for a truck. Hopefully they can get me a truck when I have a semi-load sitting. There'll be 2 semi-loads over here if it's the same as this side. Alright. If I was a betting man, he started 30 minutes too early. He plugged her up. Unloading what we cut last night. Shanie brought the cart over. $10.45 and they are a little tough. Backed off of her a little. She was really grumbling when I started here. Let's take it easy here for the first 30 minutes or so. Slow her down, boys. That red one's sitting more than he's running. I better shut up. It'll be my turn next. Pulled in at 10:45. Yep, he's up and running again. Those are green stem, boy. Not much dust coming out of that machine. I'm glad he's cutting them, not me. He's got a lot more horsepower. Alright. Start at 10:45. Doesn't take me quite 30 minutes to get a bin load if I've got decent length of runs. If they're short runs, it takes me all of that. Text my guy at Schooler, Joe, and said I need a truck in an hour. See what he comes up with. Alright, set your watch by. Start 10:45. It is 11:30. Cart will be full. And got a dump on Bob's combine, so 30 minutes, hopefully I'll hear something pretty soon on the truck. It's 30 minutes, I'll be sitting. Or I can load my truck. Well, my communication skills must suck today. So I just dumped on the grain cart. Like, man, I dumped 2 bins and she's not full. I said, Cheney, what am I thinking here? I just dumped 2 bins and the cart's not even near full. Oh, well, I was waiting on Hadley to bring me a radio. I went ahead and dumped it on your semi. I said, oh, that's not good, because we got a semi going to be here. I just plugged up the auger. Perfect. So anyway, I've got a semi coming, and Cheney dumped that 260 bushel on my truck. So now I'm pushing, as you just saw me plug the auger. Trying to get 500 bushel cut when I should have only needed 250. That truck was about 30 minutes out. Not great. Then Cheney dumped on the front of that semi, and the front of that hopper, it doesn't go all the way to the front. There's a cavity in there. So I'm not sure she didn't dump a bunch of beans in the cavity. None of which is her fault. I did not communicate. You get to thinking everybody's on the same page and you forgot to tell them you turned the page. That I promise this time, guys, that has not done that until I just started my camera. Alright, well, I gotta push here. Try to get a dang 500 cut. The only plus is these are half-mile long, so I should be able to beat my 30 minutes on a bin load. Started this bin load at 10:35, so or 11:35. I'll bring you back. All right, cart's full. It's 12:09. There's 750 bushels sitting right there. So I gotta get this combine cut before he shows up. At 12:39, I will have a load. And then I'm going to relax a little because I'm not going to have him come right back. Anyway, I got to push here for a little bit. Thing looks huge. Bob says he's going to move this monitor. You can't see. She's a different animal than what we're used to. What I'm used to. 35-foot flex draper. Definitely different. Got his shields down, I think, in his bin. It unloads. Looks like a little slow. Get this unloaded and get out of here. get out of the cab, I mean, before I have to go get one. 1 o'clock, I'm back home. Back home in my machine. Amazing when you get used to something. How much different another one feels. That last pass was showing us throwing a few more beans. So I opened the back section of the chaffer up just a little. I mean, I was keeping it full, but I don't know, I may have to cut my air back just a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna get back after it. Hopefully I've got a bin and a half. Make them as good as the others. Alright guys, there's another one. Change quit jerking my grain car around. Sample looks better. I don't think this side's gonna make what the other side made. The other side was just over 50 and this side's gonna be depending on what was on that first truck, but it's not gonna quite make 50. Mid 40s, I'd say. First one done. Trying to get this one opened up, guys, so pretty dusty up here along the trees. The outside round's pretty green. Hope you can hear there's beans hitting the window on this. Dry. I think these might be the best beans we have. We'll see. That's 1.5 rounds on a 14-acre patch. Guys, I'm still working on the 14-acre patch. There is 600 bushel on that cart, and like I said, I'm still working. Pretty good, real good. Thank you, Lord. Well, look who finally showed up. Hard to see him in the dust. Cut 760 bushel off that 14 acres. We jumped across the waterway over here. There's 22 over here, I think. So we're probably gonna knock this out. I'm loaded, waiting on a truck. Cheney's loaded, rear loaded. You saw that. And we'll get this truck out of here. This truck's gonna turn square around and come straight back. We'll probably knock this 22 acres out. It's crowding 5 o'clock, I think, and I don't know. We may go try to drill some if it's not too late. I don't know for sure. Yeah, it looks like our truck's coming down the road over there. Yeah, right there. But I told you these are our best beans, right? That's the last of it for Bob's place. So there's 35 acres here. So it looks like about 40. I don't know exactly, obviously. Don't have a scale ticket, but short of 50. The west patch looked like it made 54, and this one a little short. Alright guys, I'm probably going to throw this on and then get some odds and ends done this evening so we don't move in the dark. Later guys. I'm getting them trained guys.